Live. We are here live right now. You are with me. We're sending out the shares. We're sending out the invites. Letting everyone know. Social media. Samuel, the celestial Samuel, has come through. Tonight was going to be a little bit different. We were going to work with some Spookmaster stuff. When out of time and space, something visited me today that was a little odd, a little different. So we're going to get the lights a little dimmer since we're really going to try to get into this pretty quick. Really, hey, I'm on live. You go ahead. Somebody's got to get past me. We're going to start this. Thank you. Okay, so we're going a little bit darker. I'm not putting on the little round circle light. I have my reasons. We're going to leave it like this for a little bit. I'm trying to get right off in this. First of all, I want everyone to know, welcome. Nothing will come through the screens to each other. All I'm saying is, while you're watching the show, be mindful and respectful of the sounds and noises you make, wherever you're at, wherever you are. Whoever's looking back and forth, and go ahead. Alright, we'll see you later. Okay, so if this is now a time that everyone would like to go to whatever they're wanting to do and not watch, I totally understand. I do not blame you if you do not want to watch, participate, or be anywhere around this situation. First of all, I have to do the first thing. I have to call to order the King's Court, the Celestial King. Here is one of my staffs. Here's both my staffs. As well as I have a rod of iron, also known as the Hammer of Thor. All iron. Now, we're going to begin with something as fairly simple as I can to try to get this going, this spiritualness that has come over me. I have said several times that the magic humans do touches the magic I do. But the magic I do is beyond an invisible force. It will actually do what I tell it to. I don't have to go through all the proceedings. That being said, tonight, a cry is going throughout all the archangels. You heard me. A cry is going through all the archangels at the same time. Even the skies above have been crying. You wonder why? I'm fixing to explain it to you. I have not called the archangels in yet to speak. Will I let them speak through me? First of all, I'm putting a safety border around, like wards. Because I want to make sure. Archangels have very unique abilities that you haven't even read about. Making noises like that, get their attention. Shh, quiet. Be mindful and respectful. Archangels don't play the same game as demons. They don't play the same games with humans. when they do what they got to do, you could say is very serious, beyond serious. That actually is what separates angels from humans. Humans have a play mind of ideals. All the archangels together have a solid path, and that's it. It makes sense after you stop to think about it. So when you deja vu me tonight, Samuel, remember this. That is power that tonight has to be taken away from everyone except for one. There's a cry that just went out from all the archangels. When I say this, I would like everyone to know what I'm about to say. I feel like I have to say this first. You know, I'm the guy, I love to have fun. I love to laugh. I love to cut up. I love to be funny. I like to tell comedy. I did not choose the path I'm on. Can I tell you that? And you understand it. I was put in the situation and it broke me as a person. As much as I love the spiritual realm, as much as sometimes I wish I had nothing to do with it. The only thing that I want to say is, I love you all equally. There's nothing I won't do for someone. If I can move heaven and earth for you, I will. But here's the problem. Tonight the archangels have gathered around a goddess, holding their swords at her, and she doesn't have a clue. They are willing to wipe her off creation completely if she throws away her power. Did you understand what I just told the whole world? Witches, you have been fooled by your goddesses. You're going to understand what I'm saying just shortly. As I am in a courtroom, let's remember the king upon his throne. First, you're in here with me, deja vu. You're sitting about the room. You're wondering what's happening. Let me explain it to you, the visual as I see it and as it's happening and unfolding. I've ushered in the doors right before I went live, like opening them up right in front of you. So if you're walking into the room and you're taking your place and you're watching, then you realize there's 7 angels in a circle around one goddess, ready to draw swords for a reason. Now, here comes the reason. They are willing to wipe that goddess off this planet for Mother Earth. Against. You see, I make number 7 Archangel. What you don't see in front of you is I'm in that projection. I'm holding my sword, sleeved, for a second. Mama Earth is demanding the execution of a goddess tonight. from the archangels. You say you don't believe. Trust me. If they do this, everyone in magic will feel that blade. That's to every religion. That's to every atheist. That's to every human being around this world. Because you might not feel it, but you give it a little while and you'll know it. It is part of your soul. A piece of it. And that goes throughout the whole world at once. That's a ripple of time. Everyone in Deja Vu in their imagination, they know what I'm talking about. They all can see it. 7 angels, archangels, all 7 of them, the males and females, gathered around one goddess for one reason. Because she's giving up her power she was not supposed to give up. She's walking away from the path she was not supposed to walk away from. Now hear me when I say this. The path she gave up is not a Christian path. And I do mean as in C, Christian. That's not the path. You see, Mother Earth, your planet, will agree with something. When we say Christians have been lied to, you know, that's everyone on the other side is, yay. Samuel said, hey, the Christians have been lied to by the gods and stuff. Even though Jesus still was on a cross and still went through what he went through. He took his blows. But tonight, Mama Earth is about to tell all the witches the same truth. Your goddesses have lied to you. Mama Earth did not create 2 women to have a child. Did you just hear me? Mama Earth did not create 2 women to have a child. It takes a male and female. That's Mama Earth's design with God's design, making it the power of 3. The Celestials. Remember that. Tonight, a celestial, an unknown celestial, is what they tell me. Knowing they're a celestial has took on a different path. She gave up her Samuel. You see, if you're reading the room and the 7 angels holding their swords, waiting for what Mama Earth calls, most people heard the word. Then an example's got to be made. The same as Sodom and Gomorrah. That example also works in witchcraft. Among the humans, it does not matter. You're right. I'll go with a lot of people in magic. Among the humans, you're right. It should not matter. But when you're a called celestial, it matters. Everything hinges on the next step. Everything. Not a piece, not a part, not what you think, not what someone else thinks. In your mind and in the future, you have been laid out a plan strategically by Mama Earth to follow. Yet you have not followed that path, nor have you followed any other. That brings forth what the archangels call the Great Storm, Woodworm. It will spiral creation back into the 8th creation. The archangels do not want an 8th. They want nothing to do with it. Nor does Mama Earth. So the celestial, and I will say female, has chosen other females. has given herself over to places she should not. And the archangels are highly upset. Mama Earth is highly upset. Because a celestial, I want you to hear what I'm about to say next. When a celestial, for example, the Samael, gives power to a female, his own power, his manpower, and she has power unknown that's given to her. That's the way Mama Earth designed everything. Throughout everything, we know this. If that said female goes and has relations with another man, it destroys the power in her, causing another alpha to take place. Does that not make sense to everyone? So therefore, power from me no longer matters to those females that's had power from me. The witches have been teaching you wrong because they were given it kind of wrong. I'll explain. The other side of female, and we can name quite a many goddesses, have told witches, have told other females it's okay for female and females to be together. So long that now it's in cults, culture, get rid of the man, we don't want the drama, we don't want the crap. But you are lying, because I'll tell you now, lesbian relationships too are full of drama. I know quite a few who sends me messages. Would you like to read them? Yeah. Do not think for a second lesbians don't fight. They actually are very big time fighters. That's their point. And as the general of the whole creation, I can tell you that, and you know some who do. So don't tell me female and females don't have drama. You're wrong. You hurt each other's feelings. Next thing you know, you're fighting. You're beating each other up. Same way with gay men. Don't tell me they don't. I've seen it too many times and observed it. The biggest lie the world tells you is everybody's happy if they're gay, lesbian, straight, heterosexual. It doesn't matter. When you walk into your house and you have an animal beside you, loving, caring animal, no. That loving, caring animal has drama. It doesn't matter what it is. It'll pee on your leg, poop in your pants. I don't know what it'll do to you, but drama is drama. Understand this. In my world, the spirits are competing, and they do. They compete for a reason. Mama Earth says exactly what every god has ever preached. Male in female. The only way our planet recreates. It takes the male side and the female side. You can't go around it. Science has to prove it, and it does to this day. We have the technology that women should be able to have babies together, and they can't. You can go adoptions, sorry for my word. You can, go get a surrogate. You can do all that, but them two together cannot do it. They still got to have the man. But your religions keep teaching you wrong. Mama Earth is fixing to wipe all the books clean again. Because she has no choice. Because the Celestials keep going the way they want to go. They don't want to listen. They keep wanting to bring up stuff. They keep having a reason not to. You lose your power when you give it up. And then when you want it back, I will promise you, the moment you want it back is the moment you knew you shouldn't have gave it up. I can promise you that. Who's the goddess? The archangels. All 7 of them's around. We're fixing to get into that part. We're fixing to get into it. As king, and everyone knows I really am the king. I actually know the future years from now. Yet here's the deal. I know 7 or 8 futures years from now. See how that works? Now, if you want to be human and make your decisions, well, go right ahead. But if you're a said celestial and you decide to go make your way the way you want to, well, it's like saying, Esther, run from your King Xerxes, and everything you love is dead. Samael doesn't want death. Samael don't want dead. Samael loves to be happy. I love telling my jokes. I love being me. But I did not choose this path. I don't get on here to play. We all can feel it in the time. We all can feel it in the deja vu. We all can feel it in the future. Something horrible is about to transpire. I'm not causing fear. There's nothing about this fearful. Except for if this goddess keeps choosing that path, there's nothing I can do. The sword will have to be drawn. Spiritually. And then after that, well, that's when, you see, spiritually is in a future context. The energy, once hits us, that's it. You will decide on that energy as soon as that spirit gets through with you. I can't control celestials. It's not my job to control. As I said, my job is to do 1 or 2 things. I either have to call Woodworm from the sky, or I get to push it back. But without the power of the 3 celestials, that will never happen. And as long as I'm without, well, how wild is the weather anymore? It's completely out of control. And that's another part of it all. The cosmic collisions of the universe is about to happen again. Everyone feels something building up. Everything listens to everything, and it reports back to me. It doesn't matter where you're at around the world. I have it through all of them. There is a precise system. So when I meet someone, I pretty much know exactly what they're going to say. I've said it. You've got to open your mouth and speak it. Your spirit and your imagination will do it. But you've got to be willing to open your mouth and speak it. Tonight, Celestial Sammy was lied to, face to face. That's a consequence, because they knew they lied to me, face to face. Now you see what I'm saying. Now do you get in the bigger picture? 7 archangels around one goddess, ready to pull their swords. They are so mean. They are big and bad, and they don't play. When I tell you not to play with me, that doesn't mean you can't cut up with me and have fun. But when you lie to me face to face deliberately, it's not my feelings you hurt. It's the cosmetic, the cosmos that's going to do their part. Because you lied to your king. And yes, I am your king. Trust me. I'm probably the only thing you could trust right now. Which one should I take out? Whoa. You should have heard what all them archangels just told me. Which goddess? I'll let the world decide right now. But one of them has to go. Oh, I just had deja vu on someone. Thank you for that. Mote it be, blessed be. When you take a celestial from me, that's the price you pay. Because that means I've got to find another one. You understand me? And I'm running out of time. That means you're running out of time too. We're on the same timetables, everyone. Shh, haven't you been listening? I'm not ahead of you. I'm not behind you. We're on the same timetable. You can feel it. When Ice just said what I said, there was deja vu, went all over the place. Like, you could literally see the spirits. You just... I said, I am this close to out of time. If I'm out of time, we all are out of time. But there was a goddess chosen. You see, I don't like the idea of having to execute spirits. Exorcisms are good. It's the best way to question what's the spirit out of them. But once that spirit comes out of them, 7 more enter. Crazy, right? You have no choice. There's only one path, one straight way. You don't get to go both. You get to decide. I will not have you have my opinion. A celestial who gives up their power, gives up everything they ever lived for. You might wake up 5 minutes from now, a celestial, an hour from now, or you might have just woke up as a baby one. Who knows? You might be only in your teenage years. But when you do, you will have chosen one path. You might look at the big picture and say, I get all these options, but a celestial knows there's no other option. It must stay straight and true because the power must be pure. Pure. There is no options for the celestials. Did you hear that just now? Everybody stay tuned. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Oh, come on. Nobody wants to believe me. Wow, this sounds like something I know something about. Sounds like something I know something about. Sounds like something I know something about, right? Talk to me, Mama Earth. Talk to me, oh heavens. Talk to me. Who's there? Hey. See the lightning? I'm doing live on the internet with the store. Come on. I just got you upset big time. Come on. Just stick with me. Just stick with me. Oh, so you're going to fall silent. Oh, Mama Earth, you're going to fall silent on me. Hold on. If you were the king, what would you do in this situation? Samael would ask, what would you do in this situation, Tree? When you're forced to have to make the greatest decision in the world, the killing of a celestial goddess in spirit. I mean, really? I'm having to battle this tonight? I have to battle this tonight? Nothing's going to answer me. Because it's the king's decision, right? That's what I keep hearing. Wow. I mean, it was rumbling out here. Lightning flashing. And now not even a lightning bolt in the sky. Just have to make a decision, huh? Like the 7 angels around one lonely little goddess. Kind of represent like this little bush. Probably, let's see here. 1, 2, 3 in a circle. 4, 5, 6, 7 in a circle. And one goddess in the middle. Trying to fork 2 different ways. Wow, look at that. Started out right about here. So if I could cut the bush off somewhere about here, then it would grow up straight and become really strong and powerful in time. Anybody agree with that equation? You see, this bush here is all wild looking, but if you take this part and cut it off and let it grow straight up, it would become powerful. Huh. being Samuel, it's my job as general to explain this, right? So we're going to walk around our 7 archangels. Now, of course, you got like old Samuel over here trying to figure it all out. Hold on. I'm in the bush. I'm in the bush. No better place to be than in the bush. The rabbit in the thicket. I need deja vu. I can hear them. Yes, you can. You see, let me explain something nobody really has ever explained to anyone. Something only the Samuel knows, which is a huge secret, hidden in the spiritual realm, between all the gods and goddesses and all of creation. If a city becomes only lovers of females, well then you're not going to have babies. Lightning, ladies and gentlemen, just struck the sky. It's about time, Mama Earth. It's about time I got your attention. You want to do that again for us all? 2 women will never have a baby. Talk to them. Talk to them. Tell them. Tell them all. 2 men will never make a baby. Talk to them. Who is your high priest? That's my goddess, ladies and gentlemen. Now tell me that it sent chills down your spines. You're playing with fire now from a goddess who will tell you herself 2 women were not meant to have babies ever. Wake up in the real world, AI. 2 men are never designed or ever will be designed to have a baby. So you remember that, witches, while you're building covenants to get rid of your men's. You see, there's still a partnership. I don't sit here and preach marriage, but I still preach men and women, males and females. Is that not what was declared from the heavens, oh Mama Earth? You gonna speak to these people again? Do you hold it a decree between us, males and females? So while you remember this, females, while you're busy getting rid of all the drama in your life, that means you're getting rid of all your daddies, your brothers, and all your male babies. Did you hear me? It's like saying you wish you never knew a man or ever seen a man or ever been around a man. That means you curse their seed, their very seed inside them. You understand me, females? Goddess, do you understand what I'm telling you right now? Men, you might not like this message, you might not care for this message, but it's the truth. This world of spirits has gone to war. That's what I've been trying to tell everyone. Men, You see, it's not just the men who has drama, honey. It's all the females, too. And if we keep picking and choosing who we're going to have drama with, well, you've learned nothing. You're asking for this world to go to war. You're begging for woodwork. Because segregation, destruction, and mayhem is all that's left. We have to stop going two paths. The only way this planet is going to stay strong is to eliminate one and grow the other. I hope y'all learned something about a force tonight. This great force in nature you love and claim you love so much, witches. You won't allow the men in your covens, but you definitely love making them lesbians and partners. You remember that every time Mama Earth spawns another male upon the planet. Oh, it's great to have them as wards and strength and muscle, but you don't want to love them. They're a curse to you and your belly. Isn't that right? You see, Samuel knows a thing or two about how women feel about men. She's, you can say she's the expert on it. So you remember that, goddess? Because I'm the one who commands the 7 archangels. Did I not tell you that? I'm standing out. And I'll tell you what, I'll even make a test right now to you all. I am the commander-in-chief of the 7 archangels. I know them by name. I've known them since the beginning of time. Samuel has. Or, Planet Pinky, Mama Earth, during your little lightning storm here, strike me. Strike me now. I'm not afraid, because I know who I am. You see, that's the difference between one celestial and the other two. I haven't been struck by lightning yet. And I know all you witches who have heard me, who are loving your little lesbian covenants and turning females into lesbians and hating men. I know each one of you are trying to hex me, but I give it back to you tenfold, sevenfold. Deja vu, glass in your eye too. Oh, you're going to wake up. Tonight. This morning. There is a goddess in my ear, but it's not right here in this tree. This tree is just representing what I actually can see, you cannot see. Taking place right before your eyes. If you notice, my Earth looks like a planet. Have you ever noticed that? Everybody asks me, how do I know what the world looks like? Well, most people never took time to see what my ground looks like. Let's get back to this. You might as well say God's talking to you on planet Earth. Literally. What do we do, 7 angels? 7 archangels? Because here's what happens, little goddess, since you're so bold and brave, climbing into a new world of women and women. Go enjoy the ride? Is that what you think? Check out what happens while you take that information with you. That goes out to all of you. Ooh, 2 lightning bolts. I can use that. Nice power, you see. I'm necromancer. So, Inepagos is not one of the goddesses. She took 3 days to bow to her Samael to make sure we knew what she was wanting. Listen to it. Talk to me, Inepagos. Talk to me with that power, baby. I need to hear it. I need to feel it. I need to see it. The shadow needs to understand its every particle. There it flashed. Inepagos. Going to try to catch the lightning flashing. It's only doing it once in a blue moon when I say certain things. So, deja vu. Inepagos, goddess, I need to speak with you. Your king, Samael, needs to speak to you. You see, you're the one who told me about the lesbians, Mama Earth. About how the women have literally laid strategic plans to eliminate all mankind from the planet. And they're all buying into it. Isn't that right, Mama Earth? See all that? So you think I'm doing this alone, everyone. But I'm telling you, your planet Earth knows us better than we do. You don't like what I said? Look at that light. I think Mama Earth loves what I said. Don't you? You see, that's where the planet Earth will remind who her daughters are. They are givers. They are lovers. They are life. You see, Inepagos and I had our deal and our agreement. You see, like I told you from the beginning, she woke me up needing her king, not her girlfriend lover. Did you hear me? Did you hear me, little goddess? Because that's about the only thing that's going to save you now, is to hear your king. Inepagos is the goddess of all goddesses. She is Mama Earth. She is the foundation you stand on. Without men and women combining, well, guess what happens? Creation falls apart. So if you really want to be the one, Celestial, who decided to let creation fall apart, then you wasn't meant for the power you're throwing away that you were meant for. But this goes out to you, little goddesses. Do you want your power? Because the power you will feel from another female is a fake feel. A fake power. Listen to that wind. Talk to me. Talk to us. I'm not alone here. You hear me? Did you not feel that power? Goddesses, celestial. It will be a fake power if you allow another female to take what belongs to you. That is celestial. I look in the eyes of the other celestials And I see it. I've even looked in their eyes and told them so. But they have a choice that I cannot make. And they get to make that choice. They'll either believe me or they'll find out in the future. You see, Samael has to take his power if they choose 2 females. And Woodworm will rain from heaven in the due season. You understand? I'm deja vuing right now bad. My energy is just so overwhelming right now. My power is retracted unto me. But you can see where the angels have been crying. Do you believe me now? So in the king's court, what to do? In the king's court, what would you say? If you had my position right now, knowing who and what you are and the power you house, just by the thought thereof, it will transpire. Give it a few hours, and it will be over. I mean, at this point, I don't know. I mean, there's just not enough information. And the truth is, there's too much information, but not enough. You see, I don't touch anyone. But through the shadows, do their work. What would you decide? If I was standing here right now with an Esther, I would ask her that question. Knowing what you know, knowing the flashes of lightning you see, knowing everything I have showed you, what do you choose? What do you tell them angels to do? Knowing everything hinges on that one decision. Everything. I'm talking the wind, the sky, the ground, the water. The 4 parts. But at least you know. You got the information. At least I hope somebody shared this video with somebody to get that word out. I pray everybody shares it so you do get to understand what I had to deal with tonight. As I said, I would rather be cutting up, having a good time, laughing with everyone else, enjoying the next big party. I really would. But that's not how this story goes, is it? I'm going to deja vu. I'm going to deja vu. I'm going to let the spirits go do their jobs. I'm going to let the demons and the angels go do their jobs. I'm going to clear the courtroom because I want to be alone. Because as heartbroken as I am, I was broken tonight in ways you will never know. I cannot consciously make the right decision in my heart right now. I hope you understand that. And let Mama Earth do what she got to do. But you 7 archangels who stand before me, not as a tree, I hear you. I feel you. I understand you. We as the Watchers were born for this moment in time. Our job is not to fail, but the truth is we can. We don't want to. As I keep going around in this circle, I am reminded of the days of Jericho when the walls fell flat because of their sins of course, doing the same thing over and over again. Gays and lesbians will not make it on this earth for long. Because the planet, whether you like it or not, Mama Earth doesn't want it. Whether God said so or not. She put that system in place. Like we walk around Mother Earth right now. I mean, you can look down and see all the angels moving about. You can see all the demons moving about. Can't you? Look around there. There's land. There's water. There's a river. There's a pond right there. So this is the best way I can explain it to you. That maybe somebody will listen for once. There's a mountain right there. So what do? I'm the king. I'm supposed to have all the answers. Even with my big red shoes on. Size 12, ladies and gentlemen, if you're wanting to know. The perfect number. Look at that. I make this decree tonight before I end our live because I got to get up early in the morning for the sanctuary. If it goes that way, at this point, I cannot tell you what's going to happen in the morning. I will bless it be and mote it be through my dreams. Deja vu, Samuel. That's all I can say. I can't say no more of that because my heart's broken. For reasons this world. Sheep will not understand. Celestials have a clue. But me, I know the cost. I know the cost. I know what it's going to bring next. I've shared it with a lot of people. I've told them. You actually got all the answers right in front of you. You go research it. You'll have the answers you need. Now add the reason why to the equation. And you will come up with that number you've been looking for, the answer. Why does the planet allow God to take credit for taking out men lovers and women lovers? Because creation, Mama Earth, demands it. When she starts losing what she created, that she feels as lost as any god would. She feels as lost as any female would. The value is not in death. The value is in life. I did not come back for death. I came back for life. I did not come back for your wars. I've been drug into them. Now there's nowhere for me to go. What are you going to do about it? But I'm there. It doesn't matter. You can't take me out of it. because it's already there. But I will have that choice. I am going to seek the mind. We're back. It seems lost connection for a second. I am going to seek what planet Earth is going to do next. That's all I got. Mote it be, blessed be tonight. Will the archangel stay around the goddess? I will announce a decree that they are to keep. They are to keep their spiritual swords sheathed. When it comes to this goddess, the 7 archangels will keep their swords sheathed until further notice. They shall do no harm to that goddess until she has made her final decision. Everyone have a great night. Enjoy the storms coming. And then call it angel rain.